ch15.4 line plots. So line plots are used to arrange data. Um, Line plot uses the range of data as its scale. You just put an X or a dot. So it's just X's or dots on above a number line. You can see where the cluster is. You can see where a gap is. And one that's way away from the others is called an outlier. So, anyways, that's what a line plot is. Okay. So, number 3 here. So, name the outlier. I'm going to say it's 1 because it's away from the cluster. You know, there's a gap between it and the cluster. The gap is at 2 and 3. Number 6, what is the mode? What's nice about a line plot, you can see the mode, it would be the tallest one. The one has the biggest frequency, which would be the tallest one. So 5. And then find the statistics with the outlier around the mean and median to the nearest tenth. Oh, I didn't do that. I left the outlier in. The range without the outlier. So get rid of the outlier. The range wouldn't have been 9 minus 4. It'd have been, or 9 minus 1. It'd have been 9 minus 4. And so the range would have been 5 if I threw the outlier out. And then the mean, if I throw the outlier out, I throw the 1 out. And so that makes it 1 less. And then I reduce the total number by 1. So it's 102 divided by 18. So I gotta do that real quick. So that goes in 5 times, there's 90. And that's 12. And 12 over 18 is 2/3, which is 0.6 repeating. So it would be 5.7 would have been so yeah, it raises the mean 3/10 by getting rid of the outlier, right? And that's what scientists have to decide what to do. You know, do they leave the outlier in, or do they go, oh, something must have been, we must have done a mistake here or whatever, and you know, use that as a reason to get rid of the outlier. Number 15, where is the cluster in the plot? So here I made the line plot, and it's from 16 to 21 is the cluster. And then 22, what's the median? And so I counted how many numbers there are. There's 19 numbers, so the 10th one would be the median. So if you just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 is the median. So number 24, in which season did it have its worst score, worst record? Well, they were 10 and 8. They had 8 losses that season. That's their worst record. So season 2010. I kind of kept messing up, like on number 27 here, use a chart. So I was using 3 different charts. It's like, no, I'll use a chart, and then I didn't like that. And so finally I'm like, okay, touchdowns were 6 points, extra points are 1 point, field goals are 3 points, and safeties are 2 points. I'm just going to come with the number and have the total down here. So a touchdown, an extra point, and a safety. There's 9 points. A touchdown, you miss the extra point and you get a field goal, that's 9 points. 3 field goals, 9 points. And then here's a weird one I didn't think of initially. You get a field goal for 3 points, and then 3 safeties for 6 more points. That's 9 points. I don't know if that's ever happened in a football game. But anyways, there's 4 ways to get 9 points.